Week 3 here in Germany, and wow, does the time fly. At the same time, it feels like maybe 3 months have passed. This week was, it was a little slow to start off, but nonetheless was very eventful afterwards. This weekend has been very fun. To start off the week, we were working on our group project, about 12 of us, and we split off into individual groups. We decided that we wanted to go ask random Germans on the street what it meant to be a German, about integration into their society, and about if somebody could actually become German or not. We actually were able to get a few interviews. They were really interesting. With the help of Pat, David, and Haley, the film crew, working pretty well together. Really getting used to Germany. Some things about it are really awesome. Some things can be a little aggravating, but nonetheless, it's Germany, and Germany is its own thing. It's a really great place. Skipping towards the weekend, on Friday, my class and I, my language school class, decided that we were going to take a trip to Brühl, to the Augustusburg Schloss, which means Augustusburg Castle, and it was built in the 18th century. I don't know too many details behind it, but it was very pretty. I don't know if I'd call it a castle, but it was pretty. We took a tour through there. You'll see a couple pictures and videos, stuff I wasn't supposed to take, but I did anyways. Because why not? It's like, I think the only reason that they don't allow such things is so that they can sell it on postcards and pictures, which I think is really lame. You can't tell people what they can and can't take pictures of. I mean, unless it's like the holy relics of whatever religion, doesn't matter. But I'm digressing too much here. Yeah, that was really fun. I felt absolutely awful. I've been really sick with this terrible cold, and I'm just now getting over it. So later on that day, we went to this really cool restaurant. It was called La Piano, and then we went to Gamescom. How cool is that? That was really exciting to go to. I had no idea how big of a deal that was, but going to Gamescom was amazing. Being sort of a nerd on the inside, if you guys didn't know, I really, really enjoyed that. I wanted to go back today, which is Sunday. Sadly, it's sold out. Thank God I got to see it anyways. Probably the biggest gaming convention in Europe. I was really excited. So there's some footage from that. And then yesterday, on Saturday, we went to, at about 5 or 6 o'clock, we went to a concert. And there was a few different bands there. There was Träumer, there was Susanna Black. Susanna Black, so good, so good. I think I'm gonna actually upload a video of one of their songs that I took live. So you'll see that a little later after this one. There's a band, Flow Mega and the Rough Cats. They were interesting. And then the last band, I cannot remember the name of. They were alright, but Susanna Black, they took it. And we partied pretty hard last night. Went to a club. It was pretty neat. It was pretty fun. Had to navigate my way home after the train decided to stop one stop before I actually get off. So navigating at 3 in the morning, that was pretty fun, right? We got a Paris trip coming up in 2 weeks, so that'll be pretty cool. Staying in a hotel in the middle of Paris. Oh yeah. So let's see what went on for the week. You know how we do this.
Allons-y!
Here we are starting off the week with this beautiful picture of this church I had never actually seen before. It was Irish, and look what I found, Jim Beam Cola. I've yet to try it, but I guess I'm going to. And this day was so bizarre. It was warm, and then it stormed, and then it hailed, and the thunder came down upon us like the gong of heaven had been rung. Here we are the next day with my language class, and we were going on a field trip to the Augustusburg Castle in Brühl, Germany. It was actually only a 15-minute ride by the regional train, so that was really neat. Here's my teacher, Frau Schlaffer, and all of my classmates. They're really great people. Most of them actually from Eastern Europe, so it was really interesting to meet all of them. Aliko can't help herself sometimes. What? Yeah.
Ministry of...
Prime Minister. Prime Minister of Georgia or something like that. And we are very happy to be with you today, Sean. And we, Georgia, and on behalf of Prime Minister of Georgia, respect the whole USA.
She's very camera shy. I don't know why. It's really bizarre. The equivalent of what she was saying was, alright, and now that that's out of my system, here's the Augustusburg Castle. Of course, Aliko there again, sticking out her tongue. She doesn't like that picture. In our class, in front of the castle, it was so great. Took that picture while I was walking up the stairs. I think it's pretty good. Turned out well. And there's Dawn afterwards at our picnic. Here's footage of the things I was not supposed to take footage of. But, of course, as you see with the museum, I also don't really like to follow no photograph rules. At all times, I live life on the edge. That mural you see up there on the wall, that only took 13 days to complete. How amazing is that? And here we are later that day at this really cool restaurant called La Piano, where you just take this card and then you go up to that counter you see there and order your food. And you just scan your card. It's a really interesting way to get your food at a restaurant, but sadly I wasn't feeling that great when I was taking this. I actually felt really awful, but I took footage for the sake of you guys seeing what I was going through. Here we are at Gamescom 2013 in Cologne, Germany. How exciting is this? I had no idea how big a deal this is. People come from all over Europe to see this amazing convention. It was amazing. I saw only one building the whole time, and I was amazed. What you're seeing from a distance here is a large crowd watching League of Legends tournament. That was pretty neat. I used to play that game a little bit. And here we are at the StarCraft World Championship. I know I'm kind of nerding out on you guys, but it was really neat to see this because I love watching this being cast. And the games, it was good. Look at this crowd. What a massive crowd it was. Really cool. And that is also a really great game that I'm so glad to see advertisements for. Here is where it was, the Köln Messe. It was much larger than that. Of course, the League of Legends sign, was really neat. These were two Koreans in the semi-finals for the World Championship for 150,000 euros. That's pretty good. And look at my shirt. I plan on going back there on Sunday. So who's ready for some concert footage? Here's Troimer, and then this next one, Susanna Black, which only one of the members on stage. I thought it was just him. There's many more. These people had some pretty interesting suits, so here we go for the concert. Here's the symbol for the band Tokotronic, and then here's Susanna Black, and we're going into footage of the club night. Oh yeah! Camera work shaky. I was having way too much fun dancing. Couldn't even help myself. so I'll see you guys next week.